In this video, we will review Boeing's recommended procedures for handling non-normal conditions. Situational awareness by both pilots is essential, and effective communication plays a critical role in maintaining it. Adherence to defined areas of responsibility is crucial and reflects effective crew coordination and teamwork. Non-normal checklists use starts when the airplane flight path and configuration are correctly established. Only a few situations need immediate response. Usually, time is available to assess the situation before corrective action is started. All actions must then be coordinated under the captain's supervision and done in a deliberate, systematic manner. Flight path control must never be compromised. The pilot flying calls for the checklist when the flight path is under control, the airplane is not in a critical phase of flight, such as takeoff or landing, all memory items are complete. The pilot monitoring reads aloud the checklist title, the airplane effectivity, if applicable, as needed to verify the correct checklist. As much of the condition statement as needed to verify that the correct checklist has been selected. As much of the objective statement, if applicable, as needed to understand the expected result of doing the checklist. The pilot flying does not need to repeat this information, but must acknowledge that the information was heard and understood. For checklists with memory items, the pilot monitoring first verifies that each memory item has been done. The checklist is normally read aloud during this verification. The pilot flying does not need to respond except for items that are not in agreement with the checklist. The item numbers do not need to be read. The pilot monitoring reads aloud the reference items, including the precaution, if any, the response or action, any amplifying information. The pilot flying does not need to repeat this information but must acknowledge that the information was heard and understood.
Michael, we have a master caution. Could you take a look and check what it is?
It's hydraulic. System A electric hydraulic pump. Overheat light is illuminated. I'm gonna reset the master caution, okay?
Okay. Let's read the hydraulic pump overheat checklist. I have the radios.
Ready?
Yes, I am. Go ahead.
Hydraulic pump overheat checklist. Condition: the hydraulic pump temperature is high. Electric hydraulic pump switch, affected side. Off. Off.
Checked.
Low pressure. Hydraulic. I'm resetting the master caution again.
Roger.
Note: one pump supplies sufficient pressure for normal system operation.
Okay.
MFD system switch, push. Choose one. Affected side hydraulic pressure is 3,300 psi or less, or affected side hydraulic pressure is greater than 3,300 psi.
The pressure is lower than 3,300 psi.
I agree. In this case, the hydraulic pump overheat checklist is completed.
Thank you.
It is recommended that the flight crew read aloud all the choices in a choose one step before taking action to reduce the chance of error. The pilot flying may also direct reference checklists to be done by memory if no hazard is created by such action, or if the situation does not allow reference to the checklist. But remember, all actions must be coordinated under the captain's supervision and done in a deliberate, systematic manner. Flight path control must never be compromised. You can review the information from this video in the QHR under the checklist instructions in the non-normal checklist section. Thank you for watching the video and wishing you always safe and smooth flights.